already told you. Like and subscribe. Don't make me turn around.
Hey Fezzy, do you like clocks? Yeah, Fezzy likes clocks. Well, this episode is going to be a little about the Orioles, and we all know that they haven't been a great team for a long time. For years they've had to deal with the albatross of the Chris Davis contract, a fan base that's too worried to go downtown to see them at the ballpark. They've had to deal with a bitter fight with the Angelos family about who's going to inherit the throne from Peter Angelos. Elias and manager Brandon Hyde have been following a plan that they laid out, and slowly, almost imperceptibly, they've made progress through these 100-loss seasons. They've had to patiently work to keep their plan of rebuilding by entirely restructuring the farm system. They've benefited a great deal for some great draft choices that came through, and they've maintained their discipline in this big plan. I mean, let's go with the lineup as it is now today. Cedric Mullen, center field. Ashley Rutschman is the catcher. Ryan Mountcastle's at first. Santander is the DH. Vines is third base. Vara is right field. Austin Hayes is left field. Odor is second base. And Matea is a short. I can't even say their names, they're so unknown. So outfielder Austin Hayes is most likely the team MVP so far with a 897 OPS with runners in scoring position since this season. And the big find has been Andy Rutschman, who has been hitting over 350 since the All-Star break. Rutschman was the first overall selection in the Major League Draft in 2019. But then when COVID came, the subsequent minor league season was shelved. So it took him until this year, May 21st, was his first game. And on that very game, not his first at bat, but during the game, his first hit was a triple. And Rutschman is seen as one of the top framing pitchers in the league, meaning he can make pitches seem more like strikes by how he frames his glove and makes the catch from the pitcher. He's also getting top praise for being one of the best at picking off base runners. So I think we just got to cross our fingers and hope there's no big collapse. I mean, we're towards the end of August and they're in the discussion, so go O's is all we can say, right? Fez, you got anything to add?
Oh, I just wanted to say that Rushman was he was the number one rated prospect in all baseball. And then they also have Ramon Rodriguez, who got hurt earlier but is expected to come back in September. He was the highest rated pitcher prospect in the major leagues.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Dad, you wanna have a catch? Sure, I'd like that. As long as we get done in time to watch the 4 o'clock game.
Hi everyone, this is Fezzy coming to you with the Dolphin Report. Now the Dolphins' run game has not been good in the preseason, but Mike McDaniel, as said that they don't really as Tola said, that they don't really have a game plan, but they're working on basic things, and he doesn't want to reveal his hand and give out his best plays. And besides that, the top running backs are hardly playing, like Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert. Those guys are hardly playing. I think Sony Michel had 2 carries in the last game against the Raiders. So there's no thing there that they're panicking about their either a line or their running game. But if their line is playing poorly, Michael Dieter, who was the center, lost that to left guard. They had to move over Connor Williams because Dieter was just getting beat too bad, and he was getting pushed back into Tull, so Tull couldn't even step up and throw the ball. Everything had to be a short pass, quick pass.
Well, what do you say? How, from what you hear, how's the defense, and their other strength was their receiving core? How are they doing?
Oh, their defense, they have some good young players who undrafted free agents that will probably make this team. The defense is very strong, and Channing Tindall has shown a lot of progress. The only thing that was a knock on him in the going into the draft was that he played. There were 2 of the linebackers he played with were first round picks, and he did a rotational thing, so he didn't really start that many games.
Also, what about the you were telling me about the long pass to Drew that kind of told his critics, kind of made his critics think twice that he didn't have arm strength.
Yeah, in 2013, Aaron Rodgers did a video to show how accurate he was. He threw a football 50 yards into a small basket, and they showed that. That was in 2013. This year, 2022, Tua, who is not supposed to have a strong arm or be accurate in long passes, did the same thing with the same size basket, a very small basket. He threw a 50-yard pass right into it, like a first time. So,
Yeah, I saw that the NFL.com ranks them 19th when they've done so much to improve this offseason. Well, you might as well give it. What's that? That's the fancy shirt you got on. What's that about?
oh yeah, this is the ASPCA that I've volunteered for, and I highly support. I'm one of the sponsors. I give as much as I can to this great organization that looks out for animal welfare all around the world.